I saw you went live. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. You went live at like around about the time I'd normally be like streaming myself. And I'm like, or at least that's when it should have been. And yeah, I'm like, I had to sleep because I hadn't slept for like a day or so. Yeah, the hell are you up to? What are you playing? Leia Prilic is surrounded. What? What is in surround sound? You got the old extra tab in the background, do you? That doesn't surprise me. Butchering, I don't really need that. Hey, what are you playing? Is that Andre Raid? Yeah. Finish the job on Blood Thief. Oh yeah, I saw something. You said that it came out like super quick and weren't like ready for it or something. So you're like doing speed runs and stuff. How'd they go? I didn't get to see any so far. So are they like? I guess when you say like finish the job, it's already done and dusted and it's already gone. Yeah. That's a shame. I'll have to check out the VOD. If that's the case. Also, if you've got to like rest or anything, go for it. I've still got about half an hour, give or take. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it this long because I was not feeling well when I started tonight. I ended up sat around for like 23 hours accidentally typing up the Diablo 2 playthrough. It was more like unintentionally than accidentally, realistically, but yeah. I've typed up like most of it. It will be on my YouTube videos hopefully by the end of this month, which is why I was kind of like trying to push for it. But yeah. I've got most of that written down at least, so that is good. Mechanics is the other one I want. Just trying to find a couple of books and stuff, and I'm gonna see if I can put on maybe a tape. I think I can put on a tape. I've got a lot of batteries and I've got a lot of radios and stuff. Surely I must be able to use them for this. I don't know if I've got to use like a specific one, but I did stream because the last 3 levels were an ordeal. Oh yeah. No, because now there's speedrunning to do. Well, nice. Learned that my workload for the weekend has doubled. Oh god. I was literally just saying like earlier, I'm pretty sure that like the rest of this weekend, the only thing I have planned is to sleep. Which is kind of pretty valid considering my week. But yeah, I've got like no major plans. And like I said, like I wasn't feeling super great at the start of tonight, so yeah. That probably needs another battery maybe. I haven't used I haven't put down like a thing to listen to stuff yet. I don't want to put this in a container. I want a place item. I wanted to see if I could put a cassette in something like this, but I don't know if you can. It plays a CD. I don't have any CDs though. Out of interest, guys, what plays a cassette tape? Like that. Oh wait, sorry, it's VHS. Fuck. I do have a generator. Okay. Easy enough. I need to figure out how to use my generator. Now's a great time. I'm pretty sure I've got it out the back, and I don't know if I can move it when it's full, and I don't know if I need anything really specific to make it work. It is connected, apparently. It's got fuel. It's in good condition. So what happens if I was to say, turn you on? Oh, neat. I don't know how to connect that up to a... Well, I wonder if the fridge is working. Maybe. I don't know if it's going to reach this far, but let's go find out. I brought this thing home a long time ago because it could take a cassette thing, I think. No, that must be the other one. Yeah. What have I got in here? Oh, I gotta drag shit to it. That's right. Did it work? Drag. Drag tape here or right click to remove it? Okay, there we go. What did I have in there? Strangely true. Cool beans. Oh, man. No, Andre, I hope the, like, rest of your weekend isn't horrible if you've got, like, extra work and shit. But, I appreciate the raid. I feel like I'm, like, rarely ever, like, streaming, you know, when you're, oh god, it's so weird to hear something. I feel like it's, like, uncommon for me to be, like, still live when you're finishing a stream, you know? Alright, love. I've got some power reading to do. So, I'm gonna read your ass through this. The fuck was that? Carpentry. Oh, neat. I need carpentry. I don't know how many of these are actually skill ones, but I do have, well, I know these books and magazines and shit, they're all skills. Out of interest, does anybody know how many times you can listen to a cassette tape? Or is it like the TV where it's like 2 or 3 times or something and then that's it? Because I'm not really sure. She should theoretically go through the whole list of magazines. Oh, she stopped. Fuck. Alright. Okay, well, how about you read that instead? I don't think that that's going to buff her twice because she's probably already buffed. Need you to turn that off though. Okay, if that's turned off, let's go... Turn off the generator because I don't imagine the TV stations would still be working at this point in time. Wait a minute, let's find out. Let's say at this point, she's better than me at Zomboid. Cool. Kind of excited about that because I remember when I started, you definitely knew like a substantial lot more than I did and stuff. So it's really, really cool to kind of know that I've kind of like caught up and stuff. Does the Life and Living channel still work long after the apocalypse? I assume not, but I can't like leave this running out of like interest. Turn that off. Imagine that the radio would work, maybe. Actually, hold on, the oven would work, wouldn't it? I'm like, I just gotta kind of just quickly check that that oven's not set to on. Good. The fridge would work. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's working. Neat. I don't want to waste that though. I feel like I must have used it once before. Maybe? Turn it off. Yeah, this was, the light here was my identifier. I guess the concept is that like I could power it on for like a really short period at night. Or if I didn't have several cars, I could also do that. It is going to get really dark soon. So I'm just going to chuck a log into the fire. And then I'm just going to plonk myself down in front of it. She should be fine to sit in front of it. Like I said, I really just want to make sure that she's got some skills before we go back out again. It's not going to fit, but that's okay. We can start a fire. Do not burn the fucking magazines. Holy crackers. Can I have the non-magazine option, please? There we go. Note. I was going to say, I'm like, I used to keep these nearby and I removed them with reason. All right, so sit your ass down. I know you're a bit hungry. We've still got some eggs on us. So let's start reading. Oh, she reads fast. Let's set you up for some of the others. As that sent her back down to like a slowness. I want her to read all of these because I think it gives you... Realistically, I don't need her to read the book. But if she happens to want to read it and it's not too dark, off you go, love. She might take forever on that book. I don't know if I could... Hold on. I definitely don't want her to read that yet. I kind of like wanted her to like read a bunch of magazines and shit. But I also got to kind of like queue those up properly for her to read, you know. Got like history, glass, farming. Some of this stuff isn't super useful, I don't think, but I really wish I had kept the magazine that was like, I don't know. I got the car one, that's fine. I do want to read the mechanics one. That is one I do want her to read. I do want her to read the electrical one if she's got time. She might get too hungry first, or the fire might go out. I don't know which. But if she could speed read a bunch of these, and she got like the buff from that. She's getting drowsy. Got carpentry skills up. I could easily get her to like go and do some of that stuff. I'm not seeing... Oh, these are the magazines don't do the thing. Okay, that's fine. But that was cool. Oh, you know what I fucking should have done? I should have made her read the carpentry book and then watch the video. Yeah, it's been a long time since we had TV. I also probably could have turned on the radio, I guess, before we did this, and it would have counted as like some entertainment if it had any kind of sound going. It's fine. It looks like that's getting darker. Yeah, let's throw that log in now. I want to chuck the log. There we go. That should bring up the brightness. I never even noticed that it used to do this. Kind of cool, actually. Alright. Now, when you're done with that, you can sit your ass back down. She must have been up to the mechanics book, so let's keep reading that. Partway through that. Hopefully it stays bright enough for a little bit longer. Read that. No, you're very hungry. You're very drowsy. And just see what we can get you through before we go back out. I don't think she's going to get like the kind of skills it's going to be like, oh, mechanics and stuff, but like if she's going to do anything with cars at some point, I'd like that to be buffed. I want to take her for a drive. See how we can go. I'll have to get her some new water. I will have to fill up her drink bottle. Oh, Phoenix is howling into the night. It's fine. Alright. So I'll probably have to put like all this shit back. She's got an empty gas can. It's got to go in the car. She's got the fresh cooked eggs, which I got to grab more of. She's still very hungry, but she's okay. It's bright enough to be morning, so I don't really have to worry about the fire going out. It's fine. She's still very hungry. She's getting thirsty. She's nearly finished. I'm hoping she can finish this before she starts starving to death. You know? Ideally. Let me move that down there. I've got to keep an eye on that. She's nearly there. It's kind of like morning. I sort of don't want her to... I'd like her to sleep in the bed before we go, but it'll be nighttime then. So I kind of would rather put her into the car and make her go for a drive and then sleep in the car when we get the trailer, because it's only a couple of hours drive away. Okay, she's done with the book. That's good enough. I don't want you to try the electrical yet. She must be starving to death. No, she's not. She's just heavy. Okay, what have I got to put away here? I've got the books have got to go away. The battery is what I walked over here for. All right, chuck that away. I'm sure I can get a new battery for my pen light. It's empty apparently. Give that back. That would explain where that came from. Pop a battery into there. Well, that's not a great thing to go out to. No, put it back in. Don't fucking oh my god. Well, there goes my pen light, I guess. I haven't figured out how to cancel her actions, so she's probably going to dismantle that. I do hope she doesn't, but she keeps picking up the fucking pen light, so... I don't know if you dismantled it. I'm not sure what happened there, but... Okay. I'm not going to question it. If it's... Does it flicky? Yep. No, it works. Okay. As long as it does the thing. Alright, let's chuck all the extra books back and magazines and shit. Pretty sure I had them across the two, but it's fine. I think she's now starving to death. Yeah. Alright, where's your eggs? There we are. Alright, eat eggs. I'll get you to eat the other one. Are you gonna eat it? Eat the damn eggs, woman. You're starving to death. She's hopeless, ridiculously tired, all the thing. Escape to cancel actions. See, whenever I hit escape, it just brings up like the menu thing, this, right? When I did that last time to try to stop her from like dismantling something she was working on, I think she drank the raw rice soup, and I didn't want it to. So yeah, it didn't like work for me. But But that could have just been like an issue that week. Use escape to cancel actions. Alright. I am gonna just... Oh, that's right. I gotta fill up the water bottles. That's fine. Let me take the stack of eggs, because that's not a lot of food, but it's enough food to get us out for the night. I've got the empty things. I'll get the water. She's still very hungry. I probably need to eat like a can or something, realistically. Alright. Hit me up with that bucket for a minute. Not actually into there. Put it in there. Then we will get some liquid options going. And I'll fill up a couple of drink bottles. Because I know she should theoretically just drink from the thing initially. But she won't drink enough that I don't have that. And I've only got 3 bottles on me. So at the most I can only top up 3. Another one. I must have had one that was like partially filled, maybe? Okay, there we go. So I'll pop that back down. Honestly, having the like 10-litre bucket has been great. Now, I do got to put a couple of these up on the shelf. Probably should realistically maybe eat a can of something. Am I not putting up a second one? Alright. And there was also like a shit ton more eggs in here. I saw those were fresh uncooked. Okay. They were being refrigerated for a hot minute, but they're not anymore. That's where the rest of the water went. What else we got? There's sugar over there. Surely I must have something better than that to take for the road. I know most of the containers are over the thing. I'm so tempted to make it eat margarine. Okay. Let's grab... Well, none of that's going to be filling. Just take the pineapples. Take the pineapples for the moment. We will chuck that in the car with the rest of the gas cans. Now, I don't have any kind of like stuff to do actual fires. I'm not taking my campfire kit. So that'll be fine. And I know she's still very hungry and she's still ridiculously tired. I'll make her chow down on like a bunch of eggs once we get there. It won't be like supremely nutritious, but it'll be fine. I want you to chuck that in there, and then I want you to chuck all of them in there. And there's like one more coming. Alright. Worst case scenario is I can eat that, and then we can eat the eggs. But I want to take like half of these off me, at least. Because, oh, that isn't even half. Shit. Because that's weighing her down. Okay, she's got some eggs, she's got water... She's got a knife. She's got a baseball bat, which is moderate. Not going to last her forever, but she's got miscellaneous alternate up knife. And we have a car that's got fuel and fuel cans, and we're going to go get the trailer. And then we're going to go keep going while we're out and go on an adventure. Now, I didn't get to cut down the rest of the trees in this little thing, so here's hoping I don't fucking hit them this time and extra wreck the thing. Honestly, if I could just kind of zip through here straight-ish. I think it was these ones. I gotta get rid of them. That was the one there. These ones on the end, I don't like the look of them. So there will be more wood cutting in the future. Just like FYI. But, yeah. This one's basically the same kind of thing as the white van. It's just that it wasn't as in good a condition. And... its brakes are shit. Oh, I'm gonna smash its engine for sure unless I can find some... I didn't bring a wheel jack or the real wheel wrench thing. I should have changed its brakes over before we went on this journey. Fine. It's not, but it's fine. I will absolutely hit something because I won't be able to like brake in time. I'm pretty sure there's like... I didn't mean for that. Jesus Christ. I was going to say there's a car parked along here I want to avoid, so I'll just change lanes and holy shit. Fuck. Holy hell. You good, car? Because that's going to be like epic stalling now. I'm going to really have to actually get it to like learn some stuff. She needs a bonnet. There's no bonnet anymore and it's 21%. But she isn't going to have like mechanical skills for a while. Even if I were to... work on stuff. I might honestly be better off bringing the trailer back and like grabbing like the wagon instead. Because there's a good chance that this thing is going to get stuck out somewhere. I'd love to, like, speed limit this thing to, like, less than, like, 35. What are you doing out on the road, mate? You get cars killed doing that. I don't recall oh, no, actually, I did hit you. You got green-ass shoes, mate. Those are some fucking lime green shoes. Sorry, they were very neon. They kind of stood out. There should be the ambulances up here and all the zombies out on the road. There's like a few spots. There's going to be a few spots that I won't know of. I don't know why that tree's still got snow on it, but that's pretty interesting. I guess there's like one tree that's like miscellaneously lagged out to be what would this be for? It's like spring? I guess maybe I don't know if that would be spring weather. I'm trying to think of like American stuff. There is like flowers and stuff happening, so maybe it's kind of spring. Because like generally speaking, like February for Australia is essentially like summer, if not extended summer. Like it just is perpetual summer until mid-March, generally speaking. And then it starts actually getting cold, but those are like flowering and stuff. It's kind of pretty. Makes me wonder if it was all like flowering and stuff when I started and I just never noticed. Because back then I would have been like figuring out how to play. Like the funny thing is I don't remember when you start the game. I don't remember if you start in January or like February or when. Because like you don't start in winter, right? There's a lot of zombies out here. Yeah, you don't start in winter, so I kind of feel like... Although, it used to kind of maybe get chilly. I feel like maybe it was, because it got, like, progressively hotter in the game. This would be, like, my first, like, year cycle in Project Zomboid, so I don't really know or remember when the start season is. But I thought it kind of starts you in summer. It's one of those things where you, like, most games will start you in, like, I don't know, spring, summer. Yeah, there's another snow tree. It's area dependent, but it's usually late spring. Okay, so it's probably like another month or so in game. But yeah, we've gone full circle-ish then. Because I just had, what is it, like builder or whatever, you know, the base-ass one. So, yeah. Game starts on the 4th of July. Okay. That's a lot further along than I kind of thought. I also find the, like the irony in that, because it's like, you know, fireworks kind of thing. It feels like more of a, like a send-off to the, existing world. Fuck off, mate. Oh, great. I guess, that's a new hood ornament I wasn't expecting to have today. I don't think... There we go. I don't think I have a hood. So my engine probably took a hit from that. Out of interest, for anybody that's like missed much of the stream or like any part of stream and stuff, I booped a tree, as you would expect of me, and my car, basically the engine died. So it was full, the trailer was full. I had to take this car to go and collect it, and now I'm out here for my trailer, which is all the way out here. And I gotta avoid the fucking tree that I booped my engine on. Get this back connected. I emptied it out when I came back before. Okay. That should be close enough. Sorry. Around the map you'll find 4th of July related items and flags and stuff. I guess it makes sense why like people were having like parties and stuff. I just kind of figured it was one of those things where it's like, oh, you know, miscellaneous whatever party group kind of thing. I want to see if it like leaps the car again. Not as bad. Alright, let me have some of my drink. Alright. Okay. So, it is kind of late enough. This car does have a door, and to my knowledge, it does have a windshield. It's not super cold. Let's get you some fuck ton of eggs to snack on. So let's start snacking on some eggs, just like next to non-stop. I think she's got to finish the first fucking egg before she eats the next one and shit. But she will eat them kind of one after the other. Cool. I thought I was cancelling it out earlier. So she's not like a big eater or anything like that, but I don't think eggs are given like a shit ton of nutrition anyway. It would be kind of funny if you could actually eat like certain foods to help benefit your character. Like if you were trying to do like, you know, exercise and stuff like that, like having protein to help you build muscle and shit, you know. That would be cool. Okay, well, she's not super starving. She is really tired. I do want her to eat like maybe a couple more eggs. And then we'll have a nap, hopefully. There we go. I'm hoping she doesn't wake up at 4 a.m. again. My person is notorious for 4 a.m. wake-ups when she's like ridiculously tired. Hold on, what is that? Herbalist. I guess I read something? Oh, the fucking fog again. Can I not have the fog of war again, please? Because, like, this is how we hit trees. This is specifically how we got hit with trees. Yeah. Alright, what are you? You're hopeless. Let's go find out if this connects where we think it connects. So the car's not in great condition. I'm not a mechanic. She doesn't have those kind of skills. But I have read a book. We can't see jack shit along the roads. It's going to be another one of those real slow fucking crawls. At least this time we can see the car. Last time it was white and we couldn't see anything. Like, there was snow on the ground, this fog was white, and my car was white. So it was brilliant. That's right, the headlights don't do shit for fog. I would kind of like I know I said it earlier, but I'd kind of like it if, like, the headlights at least worked like, you know, fog lights do in reality. Stay away from the trees, love. We're kind of going centered then. I'm curious where this goes, and I'm really hoping that I just don't lose my trailer and all my gas cans out here. But I did gas up a second car. What does that sign say? What? Hoggets? Oh, okay, so it's probably a pig farm, maybe? What am I near? Okay, hold on. That Pony Trot Road. Wait a minute. Didn't Pony Trot Road connect up here? To something? That connects to somewhere. Doesn't look like that goes that way. That's north. Shotgun Road. I've read that before. Where did I see that? It wasn't like up here, was it? I definitely saw something up here that was pony something. I don't know. Either way, I don't know if that maybe connects down that way, but I'm gonna try going upwards since it's not like forwards. Let's try going up. This obviously looks like it's going to a farm anyway, or that is a farm back there. There's a lot of zombies there. There was just, there was a car. I was going to see if it was worth siphoning, but not with that many zombies, not in this kind of fog. Yeah, I already learnt that lesson. We lost my sleeping bag doing that. No, not here. There's an exceptionally large amount of zombies for me. So, no, please don't do that again. Holy shit, stay on the road. Stay on the road. I knew this thing was going to stall near a patch of zombies, but, like, shit, you know? Also, I went past, like, some roads doing that because I freaked out. What do we have? There is... I know, it's not a main road. Is that Salt Lick Lane? Oh my god. I can hear a zombie near me. I don't like that I can hear a zombie near me. I can hear shuffling. It was shuffling menacingly. Alright. So... I'm kind of hoping that this maybe connects back onto a solid road. Otherwise, it seems like out this way is like very horse themed. Now, I don't know if horses exist in the game yet. I found raccoons, rats, pigs, Sheep. That looks like that's another side road situation. Cows. Something else. I don't remember what. But